this place. You want to talk about pipe bombs, Punk? You're losing. That's the pipe bomb right there. And it's going to be my boy, Seth freaking Rollins, who's going to help my other boy, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, the chosen one. Get a win. Get a win over your Chicago ass and send you packing. All right? That's what I got to say. That's right. And I called it. I called it. Nobody could take that from me. I called that. Now hit the music.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as the 24/7 podcast. This is 24/7 Loot. And that's
Rick Hard saying nobody else predicted. No one.
Right? And that's
the one-man band. And what can I say? I phoned in this one.
Oh
wow.
Oh, man. Welcome to TFSPOD. This is the wrestling podcast, home of super fans laughing each other with facts, opinions, and wait for it, predictions.
Yeah.
And the home of our precious Goldie. Goldie,
otherwise known as Blondie.
When you hold her, you can call her whatever you want. But
Yeah,
I'm holding it right now.
That day's coming sooner than you think.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
In this episode, we'll be talking about SummerSlam and what happened afterwards. We're still waiting for one more thing to happen on Friday. But yeah, this episode we're talking about SummerSlam, everything, the madness that occurred there. I want to ask you guys something too, because what do you guys think about SummerSlam overall before we get into everything else?
Well, you want to go first, Rickard, or I go?
You go.
Okay, so we saw the show at his place. Shout out to the group that was there. They were phenomenal. The show, I feel, started very high, like it was kicking, and then I would say by the Bayley versus Nia Jax match, it kind of started sputtering out a little bit, but it did kind of recover. So it did kind of like a bell curve. It went all the way. It went up, or rather, let's do like a roller coaster, like up and then down, and then it kind of went back up down the middle again, and had a couple little spins, and it ended up being a good show. It was a good show. It was a lot of title changes.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, so many titles. I mean, I know it's part of the prediction stuff that we all did, but it was to see a WWE show have so many title changes. But yeah, the woman band. Sorry, Rick Hard. What do you have? What do you say?
Oh man, SummerSlam. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I am in agreement with Woman Band though. That Nia Jax Bayley match left me thinking, like, first off, it left me thinking that was the wrong decision. Yeah. Aside from everybody booing Nia Jax, I imagine there was one person in the crowd that was going, "Woo, yeah." And that was it. Not like that, and it was Tiffany Stratton doing that. Everybody else was like, "Boo."
Wait. Okay, I'll get into it with you later on when we get into it.
Yeah, that was the low point for me. And to be honest, I still don't like Solo Sikoa. What was tribal combat? What
the original tribal chief?
No, not the original tribal chief. What was the
Bloodline Rules.
Bloodline Rules. Yeah, the second Bloodline Rules match, definitely not as good as the first one. Even though Roman Reigns finally has the babyface reaction he's always wanted, which is a great moment. That will always be a special moment. Boring. I don't call him Boring Sikoa for nothing. Don't put him in another title match unless he's going to have people carrying him.
I saw interview stuff afterwards where they were saying that he was put into a tough position. Like, hey, you're gonna take over after this guy's been holding the title for so
Oh,
long.
and I can tell you, at the party, I had people who were casual wrestling fans go up to me and say, "Bro, that main event really lowered the energy for me up until the end.
Wow.
When Roman came out, but they were casual fans, and they told me it felt very predictable, and I didn't like the fact that Cody Rhodes was taking finishers, and he spent most of the match getting his ass kicked, and he just kept kicking out. And I was like, oh man, like I'm seeing the parallels between John Cena's run with the title the first time.
Mm-hmm.
The super Cena and the super Cody's starting to wear off on the casuals. And admittedly, I'm getting tired of seeing him kick out of so many finishing moves where it's like, geez, dude, like we couldn't wait a little longer before you kicked out.
Yeah, it's starting to show. It really is. Like they need to start freshening it up a little bit because he's gonna go stale quick at that point.
I mean, the line was crossed of me when he kicked out and no sold a burning hammer, but everybody's line is different. I get it.
Oh
everybody's
my
line
God.
is different. Everybody's line is different, but whatever. Taking Jacob Fatu's freaking moonsault and then a Samoan spike and still kicking out of that like it's nothing. Sure, I guess that's the line we could draw on now. But for me, it was you took a burning hammer and you kicked out at one and then no sold it. No. That was the line for me. But
my
whatever.
God.
Whatever.
At least you know one thing. At the end of the night, we had to.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
Oh, for sure. That. Well, we'll get into that.
But before we get to that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Rick Hard, get the scoreboard.
Darn right. This scoreboard is hot off the presses. That's why I think there was a beeping sound. Is that like the fire smoke alarm?
Yeah.
I don't know how sizzling hot this is.
Beep beep beep.
Beep. Beep. It's hot in here. Anyways, this scoreboard is brought to you by SummerSlam Trivia. Folks, if you haven't checked out our trivia show, I know SummerSlam has passed us. Check out the trivia show. Check out our shorts.
Look inside our shorts.
Whoa, Lou.
What?
How could you say that? Look, let me tell you this right now.
And your language is inappropriate.
What?
Talking
I
about
can't
the
check out
videos.
the shorts. Look inside all the different shorts we have.
Yeah, the videos. You need to
The
clarify.
shorts. They're called shorts. YouTube shorts.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, check that out. They're actually a pretty good watch. That said,
Okay, you know
in
what? I'm gonna
first
use that
place.
hashtag.
Oh my gosh! Check out our shorts.
Inside the shorts.
Inside our shorts. Oh my gosh! Well, yeah, as true to brand, this show doesn't like pants. If you're wearing pants, it's because you're losing. That said, in first place at 13 points, it's main event Jeff. All right. And then we have a tie for second place. It is not as congested as it was before, but it's still pretty heavy. It's 24/7 Lou and myself at 12 points. Thank you. Very, we finally broke out of the 10, the 10 point range. It took us a while, thanks to the randomizer, but we got there.
You're too close, by the way.
You're too close. You should be in the back. That said, behind us in, well, technically fourth place, it's the one-man band at 10 points.
Yay.
Wait, you mean third place?
Well, third place, but technically it's fourth because there's 3 people in front of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? Nia Jax winning, huh?
Yeah.
That said, behind you, we have another tie. And it is between the randomizer. Do not do it. Do not do it, sound guy. Unbelievable. Hey, Gamers Attic Show giving us a hello.
Hey
hello
there.
Back. Yeah, here's a one finger salute just from you, from the randomizer.
Oh,
Oh,
that's messed up.
Sorry. Nah. Let me highlight it one more time. Gamers Attic. Hi. How's it going? And that said, the randomizer is tied with Osama bin Diesel. They're both at 6 points.
6.
And then, here we go. Behind them, we have a new contestant on the board with 2 points, and it is the Torinator. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Way to go, getting on the board. 2 points at a SummerSlam.
Yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Very well deserved. Very well deserved for finally participating.
I guess in that picture he was looking at SummerSlam. I don't know.
Well, oh yeah, I just noticed the TV in the reflection.
As long as it's not nudity.
Well, stop looking at it if it is.
One would hope not.
And then everyone else is at 0, including viewers like you, folks. Look, if the Torinator could get on the board, who's left for us to make fun of for having 0 points? You know what I mean? It's just you. It's just you watching this right now. Send some predictions in. We want to hear from you. You could be on the board on the next scoreboard. We might give you a shout out. Maybe not. Maybe your picks are bad. You know, not everybody gets on this board. That said, that's the scoreboard, Lou. Back to you.
Oh, right. Yes. I want to share some notes that I saw from our chat, and I want to share it here. We had main event Jeff. This is what he rated SummerSlam. As you can see, how he gave what was the least amount of stars was for that Sami Zayn. Oh no, actually no, Cody Rhodes and Solo. He gave less to that one. So I don't know. That's
you know what? I agree with that. Cody Rhodes versus Solo was. I mean, we're in agreement that match was the weakest match on the card. I think. Barely. I don't know about Bayley versus Nia being that good.
Okay, I want to clarify.
My only point is going to be Liv versus Rhea was not match of the night. For me, it was Logan Paul versus LA Knight. That match from bell to bell, start to finish, they brought it. And they deserve every credit. We're gonna Logan Paul did that springboard reverse moonsault to the outside onto LA Knight. That deserves credit for everything, because that. To quote my boy The Undertaker, that's video game shit, bro. He legit told that to Logan Paul on Impulsive. He said, "Yeah, that's video game stuff. I would never dream of doing that." So credit to Logan Paul and LA Knight for having match of the night in my book. Well deserved, even though and it was on a very stacked card with good matches.
Yeah. Well, I have a few notes on that one, but let's go. Let's start off with the first match. Oh wait.
Oh, ooh, that picture's out of date. Rest in peace.
Yeah, serious, man.
Judgment Day. I know. Our first match we had, which was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the women's title.
Yep, the World Heavyweight Women's title.
World Heavyweight Women's title.
Technically, let's be honest, it's the Raw Women's title. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Yeah, Liv Morgan won that one, and the surprise was the turn of Dominic turning on Rhea and helping out Liv Morgan win that match.
Yeah, but shout out to the real MVP, Referee Cam, for getting us those amazing shots.
Oh yeah. and hey, we also need to point out something. I think me and Rick Hard were joking about this. Dominic is the first person in SummerSlam history or history in general to be the prize for 2 SummerSlams, and they were both ladder matches.
Wait, what?
No, they weren't. I was just
hold on. Here's the joke. I said, I can't believe that Dominic Mysterio has had 2 matches at SummerSlam where people fought custody for him, and in both instances, his mommy and real dad lost. Because the joke is Rey Mysterio won, but Eddie Guerrero's his real dad. Ah!
Oh my god.
And he's a 20-year veteran.
It's yeah. I mean, you technically can say that he is a 20-year veteran.
Yep, that is the
Crazy.
joke. That is the joke.
It's insane, man. It's insane.
Predictions wise,
Hey,
our
look!
bold
Shout
characters-
out to Stepmommy. Okay, shout out to Stepmommy for getting the win.
By the way, that was right there off the bat. It was spelling out the end of whatever Judgment Day was, and let's see what else comes up out of this
Oh.
new Judgment Day.
And for anybody who doesn't know, that rabbit in the corner is Playboy Raj, who had some really
which doesn't get a picture yet there, but until he gets a point.
Yeah. Almost.
And-
we'll
and
see.
the woman band going bold on this SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
picking Rhea Ripley, who, by the way, visually, that spot where she pops her shoulder back in place by ramming it into the announce table, very good spot. Like that's unique. I don't think I've ever seen that in a match before, so definitely memorable.
Closest was Finn Balor when he had to pop his shoulder in place for the Universal Championship. That when he was the inaugural champion. You remember that spot where he got this is when Seth Rollins was like super
barricade.
Yeah, he got hit in the barricade and he had to pop his shoulder in place. You can see the moment where he does it.
Oh.
Now, do you guys read up on it? Was this a shoot? What was it?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Was it a legit injury or did she find a way to make it look bad? I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I actually have not read up on this. I don't think it was legit though, but I might be mistaken.
Yeah, because
it felt too perfect.
Right, like Alexa Bliss, she's double jointed, so
Yeah.
she could do these crazy spots. But yeah, okay, interesting.
I didn't know that. How'd you know that?
Yeah, they reference.
She mentioned it. She mentioned it. Yeah, she did mention it.
That's a good fact.
I do my research.
We all do. Okay.
All right. Next matchup was Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker, and we had a new champion. What did you guys think of this match?
Well, for me, the numbers didn't lie, and they spelled disaster. So
hold on, man. You can't say that. We have an exact soundbite. We have an exact soundbite for that. Why would you do that?
Well, because I like Scott Steiner's my boy.
Sami Zayn. Look, Sami Zayn.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
And perfect spot. That's Braun's uncle. So how much better can it get? I always go for Ginger Castro. It never fails me. He never steers me wrong. But I had to go against my boy on this one because the writing was on the wall. Braun Breaker. If they didn't put the title on Braun Breaker after this show, they would have completely killed his energy. They would have pulled the Curtis Axel on him, and it would have been over. Even though Curtis Axel won the title, it was a little too late at that point. So Braun Breaker getting it makes total sense.
Yeah, I think that for story wise, this was different because they got us in the previous one, and was it Backlash?
No, not Backlash. It was Money in the Bank.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I got confused. Money in the Bank, he didn't win it, but it was a good setup for this one, where on a bigger show he wins it, as opposed to a few years ago where in what was it happened on SummerSlam and the night after?
No, it was a WrestleMania that he lost. He lost the NXT. He lost the title, or not the title, but he lost the chance to Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, he won the next night. Like that made no sense.
Yeah,
that really.
That was a great swerve. That was a great swerve to cost you the point.
Whatever.
That was a bad payoff.
Quick.
And where is Dolph Ziggler now?
He's the AAA World Champion. Sir.
Okay.
And the TNA World Champion.
Okay.
But that night when that happened
on a B- show, right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, he is perfection, Well,
yeah. I mean, it's easy to be perfection when you're only going to like 500 people.
Oh my gosh! Come on, man! Triple A's trying hard, okay, to
Okay.
lose all their fans.
Well, yeah. So
They're
is
trying-
Triple. Well, yeah. The Triple A's trying hard. So is Triple A when they're calling people, they're getting people to get their service to get their tires changed and stuff. Yeah, they're working hard too.
Whoa!
Oh my
Bringing
god,
the heat.
man! I
All right.
can't wait for the Triple Mania predictions next week.
All right, last one.
Oh man! Wait, no, wait. What did you say?
What's up?
No. What did you say, Rickard? Triple
I
Mania.
said
next week?
I can't wait. I can't wait for the Triple Mania predictions next week.
Ugh, I'd rather eat fruit.
Oh man,
But yeah,
You and me both.
this victory here was well deserved. It took the bad taste off of what we mentioned earlier, happened a few years ago to Braun Breaker. Because I don't know, I like it now that the people who actually run NXT and run the main shows of Raw and SmackDown are aware of what each other's doing. Not like in the past when they weren't even aware what was going on in NXT and they bring someone up.
look, I'm just glad this match went the way it did because it reinforces the fact that America's better than Canada.
Mexico North.
Let's go.
Mexico North. There you go. That's right. That's right, baby. And if you're Canadian listening to this, well, you can boo me
Hey,
all you want.
hey,
you could get me a dislike.
I'm going out there in a few weeks, so if they want, they can talk to me about it.
Oh
Yeah,
man!
well, this is what you tell them when they say, "Hey, we don't like that host Ricard." He says,
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Exactly.
So yeah, the scoreboard leveled out a little bit here. The one who didn't get a point was the randomizer and Playboy Raj, which I don't get it. All right.
"He went bold.
Yeah. There we go. I guess that's what it's called.
He's trying to steal the randomizer's gimmick."
But oh, well, what's this?
Whoa,
gets enough.
Lou, what do you? Come on, Lou. That's a.
I don't know how that
Stop
popped up in
referencing-
there.
Stop referencing inferior shows.
Hey, that's gimmick infringement, and you know it.
Sorry.
It is. It is.
It just popped in there because it was a good match. All right, next matchup we had Logan Paul versus LA Knight.
L.A. Knights.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Before you guys get into the how good you guys like this match, I was seeing something about how Logan Paul's not being treated very much treated well by the other workers, other superstars in WWE. Some people are helping him out, but he says he's dedicated to it, and he says sometimes it's kind of hard because you're stuck in a you're not in the locker room, you're put in a guest room or a guest changing area that is only like a private room, like a green room, he said.
Mhm.
So I know that he's trying hard, and we've seen the stuff he's done. He does get booed by the fans, but he is doing some crazy stuff out there in the ring, right?
Yeah.
I
Right?
mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no question. No. I mean, he's definitely respected the craft. He's definitely done his part to try to make it as legit as possible.
Mhm.
And I've got nothing but respect for what he's doing. I may not like him as an overall person,
Mhm.
but as far as his craft, like he's definitely him and Bad Bunny. Him and Bad Bunny have been like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, the greatest celebrity wrestlers that have ever graced WWE.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
But
And
I don't know.
I can see. I get what you're implying there, Lou, because I know what you mean by that. The fact that he's getting his own like guest room and or changing room and all that stuff,
Mhm.
that at least in prior locker rooms that used to get you a lot of internal heat and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But without a doubt, even if any qualms I may have with Logan Paul, and really I don't really have many qualms with him now, because he's earned my appreciation for him as an athlete. He's put in the work, and he's definitely getting the eyeballs. I can't tell you how many times I've been excited for a match just to see him get his ass kicked. So, So he's bringing me to watch. So and that's the job. That's what a good heel is. Okay, that's what he needs to be. That's what.
Oh, you know what?
Everybody has their role to
actually,
play.
Actually, that's true. Because it's like if you're getting if the fans don't like you, then you got to work something in there because that's also a reaction you want too. Not them not to like you. That's also positive in wrestling.
That's right.
Yeah, Hulk
So-
Hogan needed Roddy Piper. You need two to tango in this business. Other night could be over, but if his opponent's nothing, then it's a squash match basically.
And also
But
too, the
Logan
many
Paul's
years
doing
LA
fine.
Knight has put in, and then getting a shot at a title and then getting the title. That was a good moment too.
Darn right it was. We got to finally say
Yeah!
LA Knight as U.S. champ.
All right, there we go.
Yep.
So the scoreboard. We're moving along there. Let me see. Only the randomizer was wrong on
Nobody's really been shaken off on this one. So.
this. Oh.
Yeah.
Now this match.
Boo!
No kidding.
I
Boo.
didn't. I'm going to say something, fans.
I'm going to say
hold on,
something,
hold
Lou.
on,
This
hold on,
match cost me a perfect score.
Wait. Before you get to exactly, let me get to the fans. I'm talking to you right now. If you hear any negative comments about this match, is because the people who didn't like this match picked the other person to win.
Go
ahead, Ricardo. What were you saying?
No. Look. And I talked to Jeff about this too. Like after SummerSlam, and he's like, "Come on, man. She won the Queen of the Ring, and Gunther won King of the Ring. It would have looked really dumb if they won the tournament and then didn't win the title." And I'm just like, dude, you can win a tournament all you want. That doesn't mean I like you. That doesn't mean you deserve to win. I said it when she won, and I still say it now. There were 15 other people in that tournament that deserved to win before her. Like, she did not need to win this title. Tiffany Stratton should have come out, gotten involved, and cost Nia Jax the win by some form of distraction, all this stuff. Because Nia Jax is...
But it doesn't play out. This plays out better.
Oh,
This
you could say it.
plays out.
She could have
This
won at
plays out
any other
better.
point. She could have won at any other point.
Wait,
We don't need to see
who would have won it?
Nia Jax. Nia Jax could have won it at another show. Like Bayley losing at SummerSlam, that was dumb.
I'm sorry to tell you, but it doesn't look like Bayley has much of a storyline going on for her.
Oh wow, not much of a storyline.
There
You're
isn't. This
You're
is
right. You're right. I got nothing. I got nothing. But why? But I don't care. I don't care about Nia Jax. Look, it's like I said with Logan Paul. I dislike Logan Paul, but I'm willing to watch matches with him and be like, yeah, man, like I want to see him get his ass kicked. I want to see I want to see the fancy moves. When Nia Jax comes on my screen, I was there with casual fans. You have no idea in a room of 10 people how many people said, "Oh, it's bathroom break time." When this match came up, and most people were like, "Yeah, we don't disagree," because what are her movesets? What is Nia Jax's moveset? Go ahead. I'll wait. Somebody tell me. It's do a power move, walk around. Do a power move, walk around. That works when you're disliked, but her literal finishing move is she sits on you.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Well.
for good measure, she did it twice.
Well,
She did it
I don't
twice,
know,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh wow. No. Wow. Yeah. That's a lot. But that's not a lot of
Wait.
skill. Is
Wait
the
a
point?
minute. Didn't someone else do that to win as their finishing move to win titles?
Oh,
Is she copying
Oh my
someone else?
gosh. Yeah.
A Samoan?
Yeah. Another family member. Yeah. That's why this reeks of nepotism. That's what I'm saying. How many
Oh, like
people? How many people?
Bonsai? Anyone?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, she's playing homage to wrestlers who were more popular than her. Wow.
All I'm
So everybody?
Look.
OMB, whose side are you on?
I not Nia Jax's.
But thanks.
All right.
But thanks. I'll give you a tag.
That's it. Oh my gosh. Look,
Well, no,
all
no.
I'm saying is for me, this doesn't do anything for the title. I'm
Nope.
not looking at this going. I'm not looking at this going. Man, I can't wait to see what happens next. You know what I'm looking at this going? I'm saying, man, I can't wait for Tiffany Stratton to cash in on her. But I know
That's the
But
story.
I know it's going to be a while. That's what you don't understand. I know they're not going to do it immediately because, fun fact, she just got a new briefcase that they have already said they want to turn into merch. Literally said on commentary, wow, that's a nice briefcase.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
had
wait
it
for
in
that to
the
be made into the
post-show
merch.
interview.
Yeah, I can't
They had
wait
in
for
the
them to make
in the
that
press
into merch.
conference.
They could probably sell it on the post show. Even I noticed that. I was like, yeah, they're gonna do that. There you go. And how do you get
I know,
people to
but
buy the
that's the
briefcase?
story we now
Have the briefcase on screen a bunch of times.
But here's the thing: Bailey holding the title, it would have been Stratton chasing Bailey for it. But unfortunately, Nia Jax had won the Queen of the Ring, and she had to face Bailey. So she faced Bailey. So
She
now
should've
we
won.
have
she
So
should've
now we stay tuned to watch how many different ways a fake smile of Tiffany Stratton to get the title off of Nia Jax, and that'll be fun for the people who don't like Nia Jax, and that's it. Nia Jax is just being played to set up to lose to Tiffany Stratton. That's all this is.
Yeah, so she's gonna lose to her much prettier friend, or soon
Our
to be
friends
ex-friend.
are going to turn on each other and fight.
FYI, this is the same storyline they did with Alexa Bliss
Yeah.
when she was Money in the Bank winner.
Wasn't it also with Sasha Banks and Bailey?
What? No.
No,
Talking
no,
about- Now I'm talking about literal word for like frame for frame. It's Nia Jax is friends with someone who's pretty and blonde.
Oh yeah.
That person, it becomes an ex-friend, has the briefcase, cashes in on her, takes the title from her. That's the only way. Apparently, that's the only way Nia Jax loses the title, through cash-ins. Because she's not like most girls, quotation marks.
But
AKA she's not over.
By the way, just to remind everyone, Rick Hart didn't get a point on this one.
Yeah, and I'm pissed off about it. I could have got it perfect.
All right, there you go. Oh, anyway,
The
next
wrong,
matchup.
the wrong person won in Nia Jax versus Bayley.
Well, what? Now I'm going to save that clip. You said it. The wrong person won.
No.
I like
No. Don't clip me out of context. The right person won in this match. Okay.
Hold on. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as a special ref. What do you guys think about this? I want to get your guys' take. One my man. What's your take on this match?
Well, they basically plastered SummerSlam '97 all over this with, Bret Hart, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels. Like they basically were hamming it up from the moment the match was about to start. They're saying, "Oh, it's a shades of SummerSlam '97." I said, "Oh yeah, they're gonna do the spot," and they did. It almost happened. It almost happened. The chair Rollins was getting ready to hit McIntyre, I believe. Yep. And then CM Punk was right there, and then he hit the brakes right before it happened. There was a lot of amazing psychological storytelling in this match.
They even had Drew McIntyre come out in the same in the same color scheme, and CM Punk came out in the same color scheme as Bret Hart.
Right, and they did a psychological the psychology was amazing. I mean, subtle little things like CM Punk hitting a go to sleep to Drew, and he manages to get his bracelet back, but then something happens where he loses it, and then Rollins decides to grab it and hold it for safekeeping, and then all of a sudden it plays into a part of the match. You got CM Punk confronting him, talking about, "What are you doing with my bracelet?" And then Rollins is like, "Hey, like I'm just here holding it." And then finally CM Punk gets tired and beats him up, and because basically Seth said, "Oh, nobody wants you here." Like,
Yeah.
it's not about you. It's not always about you. And then CM Punk, when he did what he did, he went up to Seth, took the bracelet, and he said, "It may not always be about me, but it's never about you." And then what happened? And Drew Claymored him, I believe. And and that was it. 1, 2, 3. I had said CM Punk was gonna win, but you know what? After everything that I heard, I remember specifically Rick Hart talking about that. It makes sense. If you'd have let CM Punk win again, it would have completely destroyed Drew's momentum. So now they have a little bit of extra life to play with.
Yeah.
You know, this could easily go into Survivor Series. And to be quite honest with you, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to WrestleMania. So
Oh yeah, Seth versus Punk, gonna happen.
yeah, I agree. Good match. Good match. I liked it. Like I said, the psychology that was implemented on this was absolutely incredible.
All right. By the way, for anybody who hasn't seen this, check out Seth Rollins' ref cam footage from the match.
Oh yeah.
The commentary during the match is just perfect. He's like, I think at one point he tells Punk, "You know, you could quit at any point, right, Punk? You just quit, go home, never come back, just leave."
Now, okay, Rickard, tell us how wrong you were on this match.
How wrong? How wrong? No. Look. It's like I said, Punk was getting the win when it counted over Drew every time, even though they never had a match directly. He was screwing him left and right every single time, making sure that Drew McIntyre looked like the fool, the buffoon, and at no point did Drew really get the edge. The only time he got the edge was when he got the bracelet after beating up Punk I believe it was in Chicago, you know? So it's only natural that edge played into a fact when they came to the match. And yes, Punk got him in the not in the GTS, in the Anaconda Vice, and then he saw the bracelet, and that set him off. He managed to get the bracelet off of Drew, but he wasn't able to get his hands on it. Or rather, he got his hands on it, took a Claymore, made the bracelet get back in the ring. Seth went to count the pin. CM Punk kicked out. But Seth saw the bracelet, put it in his hands. Punk managed to get the advantage again. Had him in the GTS. Got once again set off. He got triggered by seeing Seth with the bracelet, and then I'm gonna get in Seth's face. Seth's not gonna let him get heated, so he pushes him back. Punk says, "You're right. You're the referee. Your show, you know." Because Seth basically told CM Punk when he was getting heated in his face.
I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
Told him, I'm the ref. You're gonna respect my authority. I don't have Cartman set up in the clips, but that's what he basically told him. All right, yeah, whatever.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
The one-man band, since you were there watching this with Rick Hard, how much was he gloating?
I mean, rightfully so. He called it. So
thank you. You know, everybody. I even had Jeff saying, you know what? It makes sense that he won. I'm like, it's funny how you see the booking now in hindsight in 2020, but in the moment, everybody thought I was nuts. I went solo on this, but it made logical sense. You've got rematches set up. I was not sure how they were gonna get Seth out of this, but I see what they did. Bronson Reed with the attack and all that stuff. That was cool.
You know what's funny? You remember when we were doing the predictions? I was going all the way there until I kind of swerved it back. I said CM Punk, right? If you listen to it carefully, I was believing McIntyre was going to win. As I was saying, I'm like, damn, why am I picking Punk? McIntyre's going to win him. It just makes more sense. Seth hates CM Punk from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, my original prediction of what I had said that it was going to be a fatal 4-way. Yeah, that definitely was not. You know, I had said, well, no, I had originally said if CM Punk if he was not medically cleared, that it would have been Seth, Drew, Damian Priest, and Gunther for the title. Okay. But since CM Punk was cleared to wrestle,
it kind of
killed that. Yeah, but it's fine though. I think it was better off this way.
That's right. But the point is, I was right. Everyone else was wrong, and I challenge you, everyone.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I didn't like it because you got a point, and then you got back into the race with everybody else who's on track to win this event. You got a point, and that's what really pissed me off.
Yeah, that's
Mostly
right.
about
That's
this
right.
match.
Oh yeah. No, you thought it was just gonna be you and Jeff in the lead, huh? Because you copied his picks.
What? I did not.
They just so happen to be the same, right?
I don't know how that happened.
So I can never be accused of that.
You're right. You're very right.
All right. Here was the scoreboard. Out of contention already, Playboy Raj. Out of contention, the woman band.
Playboy Raj was out of contention ages ago.
The randomizer.
Oh, I definitely enjoyed the last match. I since I knew I was out, I enjoyed it. I sat there and took it all in.
Before we get to that last match, we had this match: Damian Priest versus Gunther. Just to go by quickly, we all knew Gunther was going to win this one.
You know what the
wait,
fun...
no.
I
woman band. Tell us
I didn't think so. Well, I hated the fact that they took the title off Damian Priest that so quickly. But then again, you know, now looking at it from a different lens, it does make sense. You know, they put out a statistic about Gunther that said that he's been with WWE since 2019, and he was the NXT UK champion.
Yeah.
Then he became the longest. He's the longest reigning NXT UK champion, the longest reigning Intercontinental champion, and now he's the current World Heavyweight champion. They said he has spent more than 74% of his time on the roster as a champion.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
And growing.
Now, and going. It's gonna grow. He's gonna be the World Heavyweight champion for a bit.
For a limited moveset.
Well,
you want to talk about that, but the funny thing is, going into this match, I asked a bunch of the people in the room that were watching with me. I go, "How many chops do you think he's gonna do?"
oh.
And the joke we made was, the floor is 10. If you're gonna guess under 10, you might as well just not guess at all because you're gonna be wrong.
Yeah, he went well over 10.
16 was what we counted, and that's not counting certain 16? Chops.
And
16.
I had said 15. So
wow.
Yeah, I said 15. So I felt pretty good about that. But yeah, okay, so like I said, I would have liked for Damian Priest's title run to have gone a little bit longer. Yeah. But 4 months is not bad. Hey, he did in my opinion, he did a really good job. He did a really good job. I think more than anything, he's just I wouldn't say unlucky. It's just a circumstantial decision. You got a guy who's super hot on the heels of having lost the Intercontinental title, the longest reigning Intercontinental title, and they were ready to turn him into a champion, like a major singles champion.
And not only that, the next pay-per-view is in Berlin.
Oh, yeah, you go. So it makes sense, And
he's not German.
It's close.
And if it's any consolation, Damian Priest currently holds the second longest world heavyweight title reign with the new title.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
but overall, like I'm sure Damian Priest will recover. I'm sure he'll recover from this.
He'll be fine. He's got a storyline built in with the Judgment Day.
Right.
I want to call this out. This was very unique, and I'm glad they did it. Priest stopping in the match after the rope break to check the screen, the jumbotron.
Oh yeah.
To see exactly how the rope break happened, and then the reveal happening that Finn Balor was the one that caused it, and the betrayal was because of him. That was beautiful. No wrestler has ever done that. I can't recall a single time that spot's been done that was unique. It's not a big thing, but it's different, and that was perfect. And that was unique to a stadium event, anyways. So that was a really good spot. It actually makes
Yeah,
it
because
look like
we see them
smart.
look up at the screen, but now like actually stop and look at.
Yeah, to look at the replay like that, no. So that was very cool.
No, they did a great job. Honestly, they did a really good job. There's a lot of stories being told in this match.
Yeah.
So that definitely people are gonna start branching off, doing their thing. So now SummerSlam was very good for that to branch off and start new storylines.
Yep, and the storyline coming out from that is Priest and Rhea Ripley are out of the Judgment Day.
End of an era.
Oh, I think we have more Gunther slaps going on still.
All right. Let's get on to the last match because, oh boy.
The last match. Okay, here's the scoreboard. Looking good for the people who won. And that one extra guy who lost the match and still got in. All right, Cody versus Sikoa. What do you guys think?
Well,
predictable.
Yeah, very. Especially when they put bloodline rules onto the stipulation.
Just say hardcore. I mean, just say no rules.
Yeah, the bloodline
No,
rules.
they wanted to basically indicate like, yeah, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a big return or somebody coming back to do something.
I had.
Is that what bloodline rules are? It's like, it's no rules, but someone's gonna come out from the back and help out. Is that what bloodline rules really mean?
I mean, if you didn't know that, Arn Anderson basically telling you before the match should have been the giveaway.
I thought Arn Anderson was talking about his Glock for a second. Like, you got friends in high places. I said, "Oh, here we go." He's gonna come down the aisle with the Glock on hand, and he was gonna start popping people.
Like I said, he's gonna pull a Brian Pillman.
He was gonna pull a spine buster and then some lead poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Oh gosh. Either way. Orton and Owens coming out. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was.
But expected. I will say this: when Jacob Fatu did the moonsault onto the table, I was very surprised because it really looked like he was going to sell the knee. And they say he was selling. That's some really good selling. I don't know about that.
Man, I thought he had a boot later on.
I thought he actually got hit and with his knee. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually got injured in his knee.
I thought I saw a picture somewhere with him wearing a boot afterwards.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was legit because it looked odd that he wasn't able to put weight on it, and he basically told Solo to finish the match.
Yeah.
My guess is the original spot was supposed to be Jacob Fatu tries to stop Roman up the ramp and takes the Superman punch.
Yeah.
But then they just had to go with Reigns just comes into the ring and because it's a long rampway.
Yeah, that walkway turns and everything. That's the stadium, the football stadium.
It's huge.
Yeah, Roman took his time coming to the ring. Solo could have easily Samoan spike Cody and just got the pin.
Yeah, I pinned to my one. What can you do now?
I'm still waiting for them to make that joke at some point. Somebody's coming down the ramp. Oh wait, he's just gonna finish the match fast. 1, 2, 3. Oh well, too bad.
I tried.
So yeah, there we are during that long walkway.
Roman came
Reigns.
in. Superman punched the Solo.
He
went in the corner. He went in the corner, and the whole audience did the noise. Come on, say it with me, guys. Spear. And as Michael Cole says, the Roman Empire has been revived with a spear.
So yeah, there went 2 points on this one. Everyone earned the scoreboard.
Oh, and shout out to Torinator for the joke of the night, which we promised we would give her credit to.
Oh man!
Now that Roman's back, we've got forget Bloodline 2.0 or Bloodline 1.0. It's Bloodline Type A, Bloodline Type B, Bloodline Type O, Bloodline Type A negative.
That was really good.
B positive.
That was fun.
Yeah, and also I want to mention a lot of Samoans now in WWE, and that's a good thing that a lot of different Samoan wrestlers are getting opportunity to
Well,
be in there and in
rem-
WWE. But
rem-
I'm worried about
Mhm.
when they got to start cutting people because all these guys came in and they didn't come in through NXT, so that means they're there. To me, it looks like a short time, as long as forever the duration of this bloodline story goes.
Well, you have to remember, Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and
Jacob.
and Jacob Fatu. They're not Samoan. They're Tongan.
Oh, okay.
So they are. So it is a different. The Isle of Tonga is a separate island, way out in the Pacific.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to say is that they came in as part of a storyline.
Yeah.
They didn't come in as an NXT like, hey, we got you from another company. You're coming in, and we're going to work you into something. So their fates are tied to that storyline.
Well, the reason.
Well, not true. They'll be able. Some of them will be able to survive. I don't know about all of them.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Well, the reason that I feel the real big reason as to why they went straight to the main roster is because of Tama Tonga. Remember, Tama Tonga spent years in New Japan Pro Wrestling as a part of the Bullet Club. He's a Bullet Club OG, and if you remember correctly, Triple H was a part of the Clique, and they both used that same gesture. So I'm pretty sure that was Triple H's way of saying, like, hey, I'm gonna, you used to give us homage and respect. I'm gonna hook you up, and I'm pretty sure that's it.
I'm very positive that it's just the storyline was ripe for telling.
That's
Like waiting on it, and doing the whole. You got to go to NXT first. No, just have them start trickling in. We'll make it work as we can. I will say this though, coming from a big family, and I know about family business. It gets and Lou's making a really good point. It gets really awkward when you're just like, hey, it's not working out, and you have to tell that to family.
Right.
It's not an easy conversation to have, even if it's distant family from the other islands.
Uh-huh. So
it's still awkward. But here's hoping it all works out for the best. And so far, it is looking like it's going to work out.
Then fine, we're going to have a Samoan Tonga Mania.
There's
so many guys in there.
Tonga Mania.
Oh my god.
So I don't know. That's what it feels like. But yeah, Bloodline. Let's see what happens on Friday on SmackDown. Roman Reigns will be there. Let's see. Solo will be there.
Come on, Bloodline Type A.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah. Also too. I don't know. What do you guys think about if we add a Tongan and Samoan to the group?
Boo!
I don't know.